Every second, around the globe, lightning strikes the Earth over 100 times. That's over 8 million strikes a day. Now imagine if every single one of those bolts had a divine signature, signed not by Mother Nature, but by Zeus himself. So here's the question. Was Zeus just the ancient world's most dramatic weather guy, or was his obsession with lightning a reflection of something deeper, something painfully human? Let's find out. But hold on tight. This story is electric. Zeus wasn't born with lightning in his pocket. In fact, when he was just a baby, he was almost dinner. No joke, his father, Cronus, was swallowing his kids like nachos because of a prophecy that one of them would overthrow him. Not your average family dinner. But Zeus? He was hidden in a cave on the island of Crete, where bees fed him honey and a goat named Amalthea gave him milk. A goat nursemaid. Because why not? One day, baby Zeus broke off one of Amalthea's horns, creating the cornucopia, symbol of endless abundance. That might seem random, but it foreshadows Zeus's hunger for power and dominion. The boy who had nothing would one day command the skies. When Zeus grew up, he started a family feud that makes Game of Thrones look like Sesame Street. He waged war against the Titans, his own uncles, and his father. But here's a little-known twist. Zeus didn't forge the lightning bolt himself. It was gifted to him by the Cyclopes, the one-eyed blacksmiths of myth. These were the same guys Cronus had imprisoned in Tartarus. When Zeus freed them, they said, "Thanks, kid," and handed him the ultimate cosmic weapon. Why lightning? Because in ancient minds, it was the purest symbol of divine will. It came from above, it was instantaneous, and it could destroy and illuminate. The perfect metaphor for a ruler. Plus, it was a great way to make an entrance. I mean, if you're going to crash a wedding, do it with lightning. Now here's where things get interesting. You'd think that once you're king of the gods, you'd chill out, right? Nope. Zeus kept throwing bolts like he was scared someone would take his throne. And that's because he was. See, the ancient Greeks didn't see Zeus as omnipotent or infallible. He was more like a deeply flawed, insecure CEO with sky powers. Constantly worried about betrayal, paranoid, angry, jealous. He threw lightning at Prometheus for giving fire to humans. He nearly zapped Athena for being born from his head. And let's not forget when he fried Semele, the mortal woman carrying Dionysus, just because she asked to see him in his true form. Spoiler, she exploded. Lightning wasn't just power, it was fear management. But maybe Zeus's obsession wasn't just about dominance. Maybe it was about something more, relatable. Imagine being the youngest son, abandoned, hidden, alone, then rising to power, only to be haunted by the same prophecy that dethroned your father. Maybe Zeus threw lightning not because he was a god, but because, deep down, he was still that scared boy in a cave, trying to control a world that once tried to consume him. Lightning became his language, his way of saying, "I'm still in control. I'm still here." Isn't that what we all do, in some way? We lash out when we're scared. We try to control what hurts us. Zeus just did it on a cosmic scale, with a thunderclap. Even the Romans, who borrowed Zeus and renamed him Jupiter, kept the lightning bolt in his hand. The image endured for thousands of years. But here's the kicker. Zeus's lightning didn't just kill or punish. It also blessed. He used it to signal approval, to crown victories, to light the way in darkness. In ancient Olympic Games, winners were honored under Zeus's watchful gaze, with a reminder that lightning could create legends just as easily as it destroyed them. So, why was Zeus obsessed with lightning? Because he was obsessed with meaning, with fear, with proving himself, with keeping the chaos at bay. And because deep down, he knew the truth we all eventually face. Real power doesn't come from throwing lightning. It comes from understanding the storms within us.